Yo, what up, peeps? It's Nez, and I'm dropping another review on y'all. I'm doing a little bit different this time. You know, whole new type of video, whole new format, whole new everything. This time you get to see me. I know on my other channel, the way I normally do my reviews, normally I'm behind the camera and you see mostly my hands, and it's, you know, every now and then you get to see me in front of the camera, usually when it's a rather large item. But I'm trying to flip the script and do things different. For this channel I'm starting, this is going to be the Sympz channel. This is my third video right now. So my first two videos, I originally uploaded it to my main channel, but I decided to create my a whole channel based off of just me reviewing the slides. So in a way, this is kind of the first video specifically for that channel, but in fact it's the third video, because what I'm doing review of this time is another pair of my OGs from back in the day. I'm not even sure how old these are. The last couple pairs that I from the last two videos that I did, those were 10-year-old slides, and they looked the part, but they still worked and they still were functioning. So can't be mad at it. You know, I definitely got my money's worth out of it. But these right here, I actually like these, and I still wear these from time to time. And what we're doing the review of this time is the BAM. These are the, okay, I have to get my perspective right, the Nike Benassi Solarsoft slides. All right, this is what they look like. Bang, like that, trying to get the whole perspective there so you can see all of it. That's inside. As you can see, you still got a lot of the arches in place there. The front of the slide here, bam. I'm still getting used to this, so just bear with me. I'm not used to being in front of the camera. So right there, that's what the front of the slide looks like. Okay, the inside, bang, got the little Nike symbol in there, you can see. Now for these slides, I'm going to say these slides are minimum 5 years old, but I believe these are somewhere around the 10-year mark also. And these are actually in pretty good shape. You know, I've worn these, you know, pretty much everywhere. I've worn these to the beach, you know, walking around the mall. These are a good all-around slide. You can walk in them. They're pretty comfortable. I mean, they're not the best, but they're definitely not the worst. I'm going to say on a scale of 1 to 10 in comfortability, this is probably, I'm going to say this is probably around the 6.5, you know, maybe 6.8 in comfortability, because as you see here, it does have a pretty thick sole, and there is a lot of give there. There is some give, and you know, when I actually do my little walk, you're going to actually see it when I press my heel down into it. There's still a lot of tread on here. You know, tread's barely worn, and I've used these bad boys, you know, about as much as I use my other ones that you see in the previous two videos. Links for that should be in the description or somewhere in this video. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, right now I'm finding these online for about 60 bucks. I don't think they're worth $60. If you could score these for like 30, I think 30 would still be worth it for these. However, these particular ones, I really haven't found in my traditional spots, eBay and Amazon. I have found them online, and online you can't really trust online them being in stock from, you know, a whole bunch of unknown vendors. I mean, you're taking a chance, but then you got to wonder if they're going to have your size and all that stuff. And like I said, the price is kind of all over the place. But the two stable places where I've seen them, they're around 60 bucks. That being eBay and Amazon. However, there are newer versions of these that I would imagine would probably be better than these, and they're a lower in price. I'm looking right now, and I'm seeing some of the Benassis for so, you know, $44, $37, $35. No, wait, you know, those are the victories. Yeah, so I'm seeing some Benassis for, no, those are also the victories. Yeah, for $44 is the lowest I'm seeing on Amazon, just doing a quick look. No, okay, here goes. Nope, those are off courts. Okay, so yeah, so the Benassis, $39. Okay, so I found a pair of blue and white ones, $39. And are they similar to these? Yes, I think they are similar to these. They're just blue and white. Oh, no, they're the new versions. Okay, so they do have them. These particular ones right here, I actually like these. Look, I call them my NWOs, New World Order Johns. Trust me, I got a lot of use out of these. And so let's get them down on the floor and do a little strut. Okay, we back in. Got them down on the floor. Slide these bad boys on. And these are a size 12. So actually, what size are these? I'm not even sure. Let me look real quick. Yes, I was right. Size 12. So I know some of them I bought in size 13, but these are size 12, and you can see the size 12 are a little big. Not that much, about a half size too big. So keep that in mind. I mean, it's really hard to find slides in half sizes, but you know, so just to let you know, you have a little more room in these. And I like these. These are mad comfortable. These stay on my foot. These are mad light. As you see, when I press down, there's a lot of cushion there. I like that. You saw the tread before, and I showed you before. Now let's do a little walkie walk. These are a good slide. I can't. I've got it. Like I said, I've got plenty of good use out of these bad boys. I really like these slides. I still use them to this day. The good thing about them is that they have a nice little water resistant factor to them. I wouldn't do a full submerge on them or anything like that because they do have like that foamy stuff on top in the shoe, so it might absorb some water. But to be out by the pool or something like that and for them to get splashed, I think they'll fare pretty well. So in the comfort, slip right in, black strap on my slides, I let my day begin, red foot popping, cushion all the way, yeah, so I like these bad boys. They're nice. Like I said, they're my OGs. You know, I had to rep with them. So let's flip it back over and finish out the video. All right, we back in, and like I said, Benassi Solarsoft. Now, I will say that I did have to do a little bit of repair on these bad boys. As you see, a little bit of super glue on there, you know, because this is actually two pieces. You got the foam bottom, and then you have the top portion, which is two different pieces. So I did have to do a little bit of cosmetic surgery to these bad boys, but I only had to do it once, and they stayed. You know, I mean, it looks like it could be starting to come off, but like I said, I don't wear these enough these days to warrant that they'll probably come off. So, oh yeah, it looks like I hit this side over here on the inside here too. So it was more like upkeep, I would say, just to make sure, because I saw that it looked like it was about to start coming apart. So I just was proactive about it, and I just hit it with a little, you know, hot glue tack on there. So, but yeah, these bad boys, if you could score these bad boys for a decent price, I would say between $20 and $30. If you can get these bad boys between $20 and $30, these specific ones, and you could tell it's these ones because it has this pattern. The new ones don't have this particular pattern, so I think if you see the ones with this pattern, they're gonna last you, because as you see, look at these treads. These treads, they look like they weren't even worn. They look like they were barely worn at all, other than the fact that I was just stepping and stuff outside. But like, good slides. Definitely cop them. If I can actually find these particular ones, I'll throw the links in the description down below. Definitely cop that. I'm Nez, and these are the Nike Benassi Solarsoft slides. Cop them, and I'm out this piece. Slide Sympz. Be the name, channel blowing up insane, breaking down the fit of kicks, comfort level never plain. Adidas on my left foot, Nike on my right. Red slides of clogs, got the reviews at ignite. Living with the close up, see the stitch, you see the stitch. Put tight in my slippers, every step I feel rich. Lounging out or out, we keep it casual but crisp. Beat so fresh, every shot is a gift. Slide Sympz got you covered, whether comfort or style. Sliders on your feet, guaranteed you walk a mile. Like the video share, tag your friends in the tag.